Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Over here we make cooking very easy with just some few ingredients you have in your kitchen. You have got yourself a meal. Now remember to subscribe, like, share and comment, and feel free to try all the recipes and let me know at the comment section what you think of it. Sit back and enjoy. Okay guys, so we are all set for our filling. For the filling, you're going to be needing your onions and your oil. So now the oil is hot enough. We put in our onions. Got to stir. Make sure it's not burnt. You stir for about 2 minutes. And then you go in with your garlic powder. And then we are using corned beef today, so we're going to be putting our beef in. And then you're going to stir also for about 2 minutes as well. So for you not to overcook your beef, you're going to go ahead and put your nutmeg in, just like that, and all-purpose seasoning. Remember, beef has salt, so we are not adding salt to this one. And then you keep stirring. Now you're going to be adding your veggies, and we're going to start with our carrots. A lot of carrots. You're going to see it's going to be starting to be dry, but carrots has water, so don't add anything else to this. Just keep stirring. And then when it's all mixed like this, you're going to be adding your yellow peppers, your red ones, and your green ones. Then you're going to stir this together. I'm going to be stirring it together like that. I don't like overcooking veggies because I still want to feel it. And remember, we're going to be baking as well, so you don't need to overcook it. No additional salt or anything. And the longer you keep it on the fire, the more water it will come. Like, you have enough water in this, so don't keep it on the fire for long, because the peppers have water and carrot also contains water, so we don't want it to be watery. And some people also add flour to thicken it up, but I don't do that. I want it to be healthy enough. I already have enough flour, so just like that. And then you're going to keep it on the fire for just 2 minutes, and then you take it off for the fire. Just like that. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes, and you're going to take it off from the fire. and you're going to keep it to cool. You want it to cool down before you start. So now let's go and start something else whilst we keep this to cool off. We're going to start our dough. So we leave this to cool whilst we make our dough. Okay, so back to the dough. We have 1 kilo of flour. We're going to be putting in baking powder, nutmeg, 1 cube shrimp. That is a shrimp cube in there. And these are dry ingredients. So these dry ingredients, you're going to be mixing all of it together before we add anything else. So this is all our dry ingredients together. Okay. Everything mixed together. That's our dry ingredients. No more salt because salt is already in our shrimp cube. Now I'm going to be adding onion. Now these onions, I baked it so I can get the scent, the sweet scent out of it. And then online. Okay, so now we put everything in right there. And then we're going to be mixing it just like that to make sure everything is mixed. Just like that. Now, the mixing method, you can do it as I'm doing it. Remember, we are not using a mixer. You can also do it like this. But that we're going to use this process for our butter. There you have it. So now we are going to be adding mayonnaise. It's totally optional. You can choose to add it. You can also choose not to add it. But it will make it very, very nice and tasty. It's optional, but trust me, if you try it, you're never doing it without it. Okay, so now we're going in with our butter. Right there. You make sure that you mix it well. So now with the butter, it's better you do this process because this is the easiest if you're not using a mixer. Just like that, you rub it in. Just like that. All right, so this is how it looks. Now we're going to be adding 2 eggs right there. We're going to be mixing that also in, and we're going to be raising our eggs like the bowl with water so we can add it. This is the water. We're going to be adding it bit by bit because once we add all, we can take it out if it is too much. But when it's less, you can always add some more to it. So now water is also optional. You can add milk, you can add anything you want, but I add water. Water makes it a bit crunchy also, and then when you add milk, it makes it too rich, you know, too rich. So you're going to be mixing it, and then you're going to be adding the water bit by bit to make sure that it's not too much in it. Just like that, you're going to be kneading it. Until you get a very smooth dough. Now I like to do it in my pan and then later transfer it onto my surface. So this is how it's going to be for the next 5 minutes. Yeah. All right, so now it's on the surface and we're going to be kneading it also for about, don't worry, you can make a mess just like that for 2 minutes, 2 more minutes, and then we're going to leave the dough to rest for about 10 minutes and then we can start. So after 10 minutes I divided the dough into little pieces, and with this we're going to be rolling it just like that. You can see. Okay, now to cut it, you can use your cutter, you can use anything. So today I'm going to be showing you the easiest way. If you don't have a cutter, there you go, plastic bowl like that, just like that. Voila. So with this right there, we're going to be rolling it again to get what we want. So this is, after rolling it, you can decide if you want it thinner or you want it a bit bigger. So now we need our cooled filling, 1 egg, of course, our brush, our fork, and we're going to start our filling. What we do is first we brush it with egg, just like that, not too much, and then we fill it in as much as you want. You can do whichever you want, and then you take the other side like that and just like that. Then with your fork you go all the way around just like that. What I do is I get my knife and I cut off the excess part. Just like that. And then I go in again with my fork, you know, right there. And then to help it cook good, you punch in some holes. Just the way we do. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. Okay, so here we have 6 on the plate, and the plate with a baking paper, I just added some flour to make it easier to remove. And then I'm going to brush it up with my egg wash. There you have it. Not too much because it might burn, but just a little amount to make it brown enough so you can get your golden color. Now this goes into the oven for 20 minutes. All right, guys, the finals. There you have it. So I ended up making some round ones as well because I love round ones. So yeah, there you have it. You can serve this with anything, with your tea, with your juice, and every other thing. There you have it. All right, guys. Let me know if you try the recipe. And don't forget to share, like, and comment. See you. Bye.